going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to show you how to install your new pistons and connecting rods. This is the last part of my forged RB26 build, but before we get into today's video, I just want to give a shout out to an Australian automotive YouTube channel called Autology. I'm going to leave a link just up here above my McNoggin. Go check them out. They're a bunch of lads, good watch, they're funny, they've got Euros and Japanese as far as I know. R32, they've got some Silvias and there's a BMW. I'm not sure which one because I'm not very good with the Euros, but anyway, go check them out, go support them. They're an awesome YouTube channel, you won't be disappointed. So now we're going to get into today's video. So I do apologize for those who like more of a 10 to 15 minute video, because this one's actually probably going to be about 40 to 45 minutes. It's quite long, but I didn't realize actually how much stuff you need to know when putting your pistons and connecting rods in. There's a lot of stuff you need to do, and obviously I didn't want to make two parts of this, so it's all in one. It's all ready for you guys to watch, so I hope you enjoy. And as always, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments or whatever, and I will try and get back to you and help you out. So without further ado, guys, I hope you like my mad introduction to this video and the introduction to the actual clip. It's not a clip. To the actual episode. Because this is like the intro. Anyway, you get what I mean. Enjoy. It's time! In the right corner we have CP forged pistons, and in the left corner we have spool connecting rods. Our CP forged pistons have a bore size of 87mm and a compression ratio of 9:1. They are made from high strength forged aluminium. The rods are H-beams, meaning they are heavier but stronger than the factory I-beam rods. They are made from high tensile 4340 forged steel and are equipped with ARP 2000 bolts. Both pistons and rods have been weight matched to plus or minus 1 gram. These parts will allow for high horsepower and provide a lot of room for future development. Yeah, buddy.
What's that to clear? That cut out.
It's that oil squirrel.
Oh, yeah. Get, would you?
What?
Man, it's
What?
Like you're hoiking and coughing and... Little dirt bag.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good to go.
GG.
Good to go.
What are you laughing about?
Mm-hmm.
What people thinking about you doing that? Huh?
Oh, we do it the easy way or we do it the hard way.
We do it however we want. We don't give a shit what people think about how we do things here at Backup Mechanic.
Well,
Right? They can think what they want.
plenty of oil. Yep.
It's not your first time on the rodeo, is it?
It's been a while. It's been a while. Hey,
Tickle you with the cat's asshole.
feels like the cat's ass rubbing on my face too. Doesn't smell like the cat's ass, but it feels like it.
No one knows what the hell they're going on about.
Cheryl's getting these little sons of guns in there. They look like a little shite of a thing to get in. Sheepish, Johnny. Putting them in without without scratching the piston.
Mm. Click.
Click. Pop goes the weasel.
So what are they called, Dan?
Click. pain in the ass.
No, what's it?
That's the circlet.
Circlet. Alright. What does it do?
Stops this little sucker from sliding out.
Right.
So
you put one circlip in before.
well, it's probably easier to just whack that one first.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got that groove, that's for the squirter. Oil squirter on that side, so that's the front.
No, this is the front.
That's the front of the Pistone, yeah? Because that's driver's side.
Oh yeah.
That way. I think Rodney's, these ones lack the squirter that your standard ones have. And then get lost. Yeah, that's such a
Bit of a tickle. Touch up.
these are a pain in the ass
Mm.
to put in.
Yeah.
Yep.
No two ways about it.
No, there's not no two ways about it. All the ones I've ever put in have got a you use the circlip pliers so they're easy to grab.
Mm.
There we go. I'm going to do this without scratching the old Pistone. Put the close quarter working glasses on. And you really want to take your time, make sure that these clips are in properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the. Yep. Give us another one, would you, there, Bruce?
My name's Bruce.
Again, it's doing it without, you don't want to scratch it.
Mm.
There's probably, maybe there's an easier way than this, I don't know. But they're going in. We're not scratching the piston. They're a pain in the ass. Why didn't they put have a proper circlip? That you use the proper circlip pliers and it's easy.
I don't know, I'm paying balls deep worth of money, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. There we go, we use the butt end of the screwdriver, will actually push it in.
Right?
I like these, give us another one please, I like these over the, a lot of the motors will have the pin where you've got to heat the eye of the rod up so it has no bush. You heat the eye of the rod up to expand it, and then you get all this set up, push the pin in, and when it cools down it locks the gudgeon pin. You've got to get it right, so it locks the gudgeon pin and then there's no circlip. The only thing with them, they're a pain in the ass to pull apart. How often do you need to pull it apart? Well, sometimes you may, occasionally for whatever reason you may want to. And they are, I like circlips, so if you wanted to take the piston off the rod, you can. If you want to change your rods at home, it's just easier, I think.
I put in circlips into that first groove, and then the gudgeon pin, that? It's called gudgeon pin, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So then the gudgeon pin will slide in. It will hit clip. And obviously you have your connecting rod attached to it. And you'll put your other circlip in, as we're doing. And then you'll have your connecting rod here. And then you connect the other half of the connecting rod connecting to the connecting of the connecting rod, which you connect to the connector.
To the connector.
With it via the connector. Yeah, buddy. Wait.
It's a worm. It's a worm. Man coming in. Where the hell are you coming in? Get lost. Where is it? Get lost. Good enough for a lawnmower motor.
For a what?
Lawnmower motor.
A lawnmower?
A lawnmower motor.
Why is it a lawnmower motor?
Is it a lawnmower motor?
Definitely not. Is this some kind of joke because it's 2.6 litres? Huh? Mate, I'll be slaying V8s for days. What's you going on about the lawnmower motor? Get out of here. Your old Sigma was a lawnmower motor. Eh?
Yeah.
Why do we have to do this?
Just making sure there's clearance in the ring.
Right.
Because if there's no clearance and it goes in tight, it'll break.
It will break.
It can break, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to have a gap. And we gently push it down a little bit. And
What's the ideal?
rule of thumb is about 5 thou per inch of bore.
Per inch.
Per inch of bore, yeah. Yep.
So how do we measure that?
Well, it's about a 3-inch bore roughly.
So we have to measure each ring 3 times?
No.
No.
Sort of rough. Yeah.
Oh, you mean side to side, not up and down?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. For the this way,
Yeah.
3 inches has to be 5 thou. So if it was
No.
6 inches, then it would be 10 thou.
No, 5 thou for every inch. So if it's roughly a 3-inch bore, it's 15 thou
Oh,
clearance.
okay.
So now we want a very fine file. Where's the very fine file? So
Yes.
there's a special tool you can buy for this.
Mm-hmm.
But this is our special tool. Just butt those two ends up together, make sure it doesn't overlap. Butter up. And then whack this one at about 90 degrees, the beginning about 90 degrees away. And curl around, making sure you're going over the side of it. You're not allowing that end to jump up on itself. And then the next one, go about 90 degrees to the other side of the opening.
So the opening of each of those rings that you just put on would be one's on
So
this
one's
side,
here.
one's over there,
So they're opposite each other.
and then the oil.
The
ring
joiner,
is
the
in the
join, is right there.
Okay.
Make sure it's moves in the groove. That's groovy. I think we had the chrome one was the top one, wasn't it? Yeah, because it don't fit there. It's chrome top ring. Yep. And then we've got on the ring here N Is it N for Nelly? N for Ned? N for nobody home? So if we put it to the top as N, no, not to the top. Well, if we put it to the bottom, N is no, not to the bottom. So we should have somewhere the letter N. What does the letter N stand for?
You should just know.
Why should I know? Why should I know? Some of them have a dot.
Yeah.
Some of them have a dot, which means top.
Any of them ever mean bottom?
Only with B. Only with the letter B.
Oh, shit.
Here we go, let's look at the specification sheet. Holy dooly, we didn't read this before. So we've established N is not on the bottom, N is not for Nelly, and even though N is after M and before O, that's got nothing to do with it. It's just a random letter chosen to mark top. Now, could they put a T for top? Wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't have, no.
Or just a dot. Throwing in a letter, you're trying to work out the code. What is the code?
I don't know, I'm trying to catch the letter.
Letter N.
Too bad.
Letter N we have.
Too bad, so sad.
Was it N? Yeah.
Is it N? Is there one on there as well?
Yeah, we've got a letter N again. What was that?
I don't know.
Letter N, so gently. There's a tool for flipping these on, but you don't get too fancy on a lawnmower motor.
Picky with the cat's ass on, mate.
Thanks, yeah. Yep. We're back to N again. Back to the letter N.
Yeah. So what does that mean, top? Oh yeah, we've established that, haven't we?
Did we work that out? Yeah. N. Letter N. That's the letter for today. Letter N.
Everyone at home, do we have that? The letter N.
Letter N.
The letter N. So those compression rings have to be 180, those openings have to be 180 or opposite ends, right?
Which ones? These?
The two top rings.
Oh, when they go into the bore?
Yeah.
Well, yes they do, but they say in theory you could line all those grooves up together. The thing's moving so fast, it wouldn't make any difference.
Oh.
They say, in theory, but you always stagger them.
Right.
Just because we can, and because they're letter N rings.
It's got something to do with blow-by as well, right?
That's the letter B.
Oh, shit. The reason we didn't put these in before is because I couldn't find them. I thought I lost them, but I found them, so that's why we're putting them in now. Otherwise, normally you would put them in before you would put the crank shaft in there, because as you can see, it makes it a bit harder to, and they go down in there, in each cylinder, all the way along. So inside this hole here, there's a valve, and you can kind of see it there. That's the sidewall of the valve inside that hole. So this screws into the block, and as oil pressure builds up, it pushes on that little valve in that hole, which will then open up a hole or a groove in there, which will then allow the oil to flow out of that hole, and then it will flow into your squirter and then out the hole and then back onto the bottom half of your piston. That's how it works.
one at a time. Clean hand.
Yep.
We've cleaned the bore a number of times. Plenty of oil down there.
You cut yourself?
No, it's jammed on that bloody oil squirter. We'll start off getting these two grooves up to the top. Plenty of oil. Chase it around. Move the rings around. We'll turn these rings around. 180. Put some more oil in. Plenty in there around the, and then we'll put the bottom, this ring, the bottom compression ring with the gap to that side. We'll turn this one around 180. Yep. Again, same as the main bearings. Checking our size. Standard STD written there. These shells are. Where's the packet?
Yeah.
To suit Nissan race series. I don't know if you still can, and these may well be, I don't know, different to just maybe a standard big end bearing, but I do know that you used to be able to buy, not for all applications, but a lot of different applications, you could get a different type of big end bearing. You could get a different mix of metals in them. Now some were quite forgiving on the crankshaft, so they wouldn't wear the crankshaft out, but the bearing would fail before the crankshaft wore. Some shells can be harder on the crankshaft journal. Which one is better? I think if everything's right, even your standard bearing will stand up to a lot.
Yeah. So you don't put oil in behind that?
No, no. Right.
Gonna make sure the oil squirter's on the right side.
This one doesn't. The rod doesn't have an oil squirter.
No, I mean like the for the
Oh
oil
yeah,
squirter.
yeah. We've got plenty of oil in there.
So you just want to make sure that if you had this crankshaft turned around the other way, you don't want that. You want it on this. You want the piston to be deep inside the bore. You know what I mean?
I always have the journal to the bottom.
Right.
And a number of coil rods will have the bolt
Sticking out.
Yeah. You can put a piece of rubber tubing on each bolt, so you don't damage that, but you don't need it if you're being careful and paying attention.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention and taking your time, you'll never touch that. There's no need to.
Yeah.
I've seen where this journal has had a big mark in it because guys have assembled the motor up and haven't taken care, whacked it in, and they haven't lined it up. They're not gentle, and the conrod bolt has come down and whacked on the journal and put a big gouge in it. Anyone can make a mistake, but you shouldn't on this.
Yeah.
And it's just be careful, take your time, and go slowly with it.
This is so exciting!
Easy. So it's tab to tab.
Yeah.
Tab to tab.
Just bring them down evenly.
Yep. I'm just nipping them here. Not wringing their neck. I'm just nipping it. Just nip it up.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
55 foot
Oh, yeah.
pounds.
Just straight up. 55.
Yeah. Just remembering we don't want to rotate the motor.
Yeah.
It's separated, so I think we're okay.
Very much the same as it did before.
It's about the same, yeah.
Is that good?
It's good enough.
Thousandths of an inch.
It's good enough.
Good.
Tab to tab. Friend of my brother's,
Yeah.
over 40 years ago, got a brand new motor for his little car. He got all the machining done and he put it together himself. And anyway, he said, I can't get the motor to turn over, and he got my brother to give him a tow. Well, my brother gave him a tow, and every time he let the clutch out to try and turn the motor over, the back wheels would skid. So the motor was locked up. So then my brother gave us a call, and ended up about 2 or 3 of us standing on the rear bumper bar, and someone in the back seat put a bit more weight on the back wheels, towed it again. Every time he let his foot off the clutch, the back wheels would lock up. He'd mixed up the caps when he put the motor together. He mixed the caps up, so it just locked the whole motor up. Well, he found that out, of course, because he had to pull it apart.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah. That's why you can't mix the caps up.
Yeah. Are we going to check them all? Or?
Well, we should.
We should?
We should.
Because it's a big performance powerhouse, right?
Yeah.
The big Navarra killer? Only on the road.
Only on the road. You know, you're not racing this, so it can be with a nefarious fart.
What do you mean I'm not racing this? Well, how else am I meant to chop everything else on the road, including Tom's CDI and James's STI and every other V8 out there on the road? We're racing,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Even away from the cops, we're racing away from the cops. They won't catch me.
Yeah, sure. STD.
Is that what you have?
STD. That's a term used something else, isn't it? STD. Standard STD.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm joking. Love you long time, father. Love you long time. Love you long time.
Other STD. Infected bearing. Lovely, tell your mother.
Ma! Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Now, some blokes might just think she's going smoothly. Let's keep whopping her down.
Whopping a what?
Keep whopping her down.
Oh.
But we're not some blokes. Try and get her hand in here and just watch where we are. Gently does it. Lovely, tell your mother.
Alright guys, if you're still here watching after that lengthy video, which I don't like doing, I like to keep my videos short, but anyway, if you're still here, you're still watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Before I conclude it though, I would like to just say thank you Dad for giving the spare time that you did to build the engine. I was really of little assistance because just like you guys, this was learning for me. I didn't know much about it. I had some idea in my mind, but it's all different once it becomes practical. Thanks Dad, and I really appreciate it. I hope the engine doesn't blow up because you're going to be responsible because you built it. Don't worry. I'm only joking. I know it's going to work. I've got no doubt. So from here on guys, the next couple of videos are kind of going to be like update kind of videos. They're just going to be stuff about putting all the little stuff onto the motor. There's some videos like that I'm going to properly do, like how to set the timing up, etc. But there's a lot of like little things here and there all over the motor that you have to do. So it's kind of going to be like update videos here and there showing you the progression of it all. And then there's the bits that I think are worth showing and worth explaining. Like I know there's a few people that have contacted me trying to understand the mess that sits under the inlet manifold. So I'm going to show you guys that under there, which is going to be, I hope, of a great help to those who need it. So without further ado guys, I don't know how much of the engine you can see right now, but it's almost done. It's really close. I just got to wait for a sponsorship to fall through, and then I can start my car. So it's probably going to be within the next couple of months. One quick thing, go check out my Instagram, Facebook, because there's photos of this all over it. I'll leave the links. You've already seen the links before. So go check them out. They're going to be in the description as well. Go check it out because you will love it. You won't be disappointed. So without further ado guys, as always, we will see you on the next one. Not bad. I might have to die.